Hey, ladies.
Hey, how's it going? Look at us back. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hello.
Christmas. I'm trying to figure out, for those that are in here, I can't even see I can't see the chat. I don't know. Can you ladies see the chat?
I can see the messages from the audience, but I don't see any messages yet. And then
I
I can
can't
see
see
the
that.
private chat. Yeah, just look
Okay.
where you next to the where the people's button is. There's a message button, like a little notepad button. And just go straight
Oh,
across.
chat. Okay, I see.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Terry
Hi,
Down
Terry.
84. Hey. Hey, Merry
Terry is
Christmas.
always, he's so supportive of everybody. Thank you so much, Terry, for stopping by. I know it's been forever since we've
Yeah.
been live, but
Mhm.
we are
Life been
here.
lifing.
Yes. And we're trying this restream, and restream is a little more, I guess I'm not gonna say complicated, but it was hard to try to figure out the audio. We couldn't really hear it. We couldn't so Terry, can you hear us? I don't know I hope he's still in here, because I don't know if that's a old let's see.
Mm.
I should ask my daughter.
We lost one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ladies, I don't know if we can blah, 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 what I was gonna say. If they can hear or if they see, I had a hard time really navigating and figuring out this restream stuff.
She said
Okay, Terry,
yes.
yes, I
She
can
hears.
hear. Thank you, Terry.
Awesome.
So
Thank
it looked
you.
like Candy dropped it
She
off.
dropped. Yeah, she dropped. Mhm.
So, B, what's been going on?
Girl, nothing. I just been chilling. I ain't been doing much at all, actually. I've literally just. I'm lying. So I've been doing a lot, but just out and about, traveling, living life. Been tied up a bit. What's been going on with you?
Well, that's good. I mean, working. That's about
Yeah,
it. I wish I could
yeah.
um be out traveling and all that. So much has been going on. I have been, you know, excuse me, I'm sorry. I have been on, oh, she said I'm backstage. I don't see her. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, Candy.
Hey, girl, welcome to
Okay,
the party.
so it's dip like with the
Hey
backstage
y'all.
here. So like with StreamYard, when you backstage, it's like at the bottom. But on here, when you backstage, it's like over to the side, and I have to click on the icon things to be able to push a button to pull people in. So I didn't even see that you was backstage. So it's been
Candy,
a
why
lot.
don't you tell us, girl, what's been going on, girl?
Yeah, what's been going on with
Hey
you,
y'all.
Candy?
Hey. Everything. New
Did you say
things. New
everything?
things.
Did you
New
say
things.
everything? New things, little things,
New things.
big things popping.
Wait a minute. What new things you got going on?
She
Wait a
talking about
minute.
little things, big things.
Moving.
Oh, I thought she was about to say boo. All right, wait a minute. Hold on
Yeah,
now.
that's
Hold
what I thought
on.
you was about to
But you
say.
know I do. I now don't do me.
Oh, you.
I
Oh,
do.
okay.
I got.
You
I got a
you got a
couple
boo.
of them.
Oh, you got a couple
Oh,
of.
you do? Okay.
Excuse us. Excuse
Okay.
us.
Absolutely not.
Well,
That is
excuse us.
not. That is
Okay.
so.
Okay, couple of
Don't tell
boos.
Hey,
me
Mr. Terry Dow. I am single, single, single.
okay.
I have
Single, so
not.
free to mingle, right?
Girl, I have not, I've been busy, busy, busy. I ain't work, work, and work, and work on stuff. I
Yeah.
haven't been out anywhere to let my hair down.
I've been out a little bit. Have y'all been to Strain Hall?
What's string on?
I think it's called Strain Hall. It's like a rest. Well,
Mm-mm.
it's like a. It's a rest where you go eat. It's really nice. It's in right off Metcalf. It's in Shawnee, but
Oh, I never heard of it. Mm-mm.
yes, it got different restaurants inside. So like it's really nice. I
Oh,
went there.
cool.
Y'all need to go visit it. It's really nice.
I may have to check it out.
Yeah, they got like a sushi. Then you
Ooh,
got
nice outing. Nice outing. Yes.
Mexican food.
Oh,
Then
wow.
you got the I think it's Chinese or Japanese food. You got pizza. They got different style restaurants all in one, and a big bar. It's a really nice setup. People come and then they bring their games and all that stuff. It's really nice.
Is that about you?
That's dope.
Yeah, it's off of 80th and Metcalf.
Oh, is it that? It's not that Chinese place that has the crab legs, is it?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
It's like a
So it's
bunch
like a
of
little place
different.
where you could just walk around and eat wherever you want.
Yeah, so they like have the setup
Mm.
at the tables. You can scan this thing and you can order everything from your phone if you want to, or you can go up to the either different restaurants and order.
Oh, okay.
It's
Nice.
real nice, and the food is really good.
Oh, good. I'm gonna have to check it out.
well, Miss
Yeah.
It's gonna be me and you. Cause what have you been up to, Brenda?
Big things, little things, some things, no
What's
things.
new? What
Nothing's
do you
new. Nothing's going on with me. I'm just chilling.
have?
I already took care of that piece before you came back and joined us, girl. Just chilling, just chilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's in store? What's in store?
What's in store? Oh, I got a lot in store, girl. I already planned most of my trips for 2025. I'll be outside. You know, I'll be outside. Yes, I leave tomorrow. As a matter of fact. Yeah.
See, I need to be like B. I'm sorry. I need to get some things in order, but I do have some good news. I paid down all my credit cards to zero balance.
Oh, yay. Good for you.
Yes, I did. All
That's
my
major
credit cards are
news.
paid down to zero balance.
That's major
And I said,
news.
oh, yes, I was just like, thank you, Lord.
Mm.
Because I was so enough tired. Because y'all know
Mm.
my car had got stolen.
Oh, yeah. I remember you said that.
Yeah, the car got stolen. The car was totaled out. But it really was a blessing because the insurance, I had the insurance on the car, and the car was basically paid off. So when I got the money back for the car, I just paid off all my credit cards.
Oh.
That was so hard to do. That
That's
was so
good.
hard to do.
But a great
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's a huge accomplishment.
Mm.
Yes.
Hmm.
What's been going on out in these YouTube streets?
A lot.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
lot. Uh,
Oh, you know what? I have one major question. Do we have babies yet?
no. They
No
still in
babies
the
yet?
oven cooking.
Okay. Maybe on Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Maybe on Christmas. I mean, we done had a few labor scares, that we done went from being induced to having a water birth to now emergency C-section. Which when I had my
See, ma'am, I'm not gonna start this off no foolishness with you, okay? Listen, how is all that possible and ain't no babies? You just said ain't no babies, but we didn't have an emergency C-section.
well,
Emergency
that's
C-section mean that they take the babies.
yeah, right
We would
then
have
and there,
babies.
it's an emergency,
I
right?
mean, I ain't no OB, but I'm just saying.
I mean, that's what I thought too, but I guess it's a new type of emergency C-section going on. I don't
So
know.
we had an emergency C-sections, but the babies are still in there?
Yeah, they scheduling an
Oh,
emergency C-section.
they're gonna schedule an emergency
Yeah,
C-section. Now we don't need to go define emergency, do we?
you know.
Okay, never mind. Forget I asked. Okay, what else is going on?
I want to talk about this P Diddy stuff.
Oh my gosh. What's oh poor Diddy. Diddy did it.
Mm, Yeah, Diddy did it. But what do you think about the Jay Z situation? I know where you stand, B,
Woo,
with
please. I done asked y'all. I'm gonna hang up on y'all tonight. I'm gonna need y'all not to bring up Jay-Z's name. Don't bring up Beyonce's husband's name, okay?
I know.
He's fine.
Randy,
Ain't
what is
nothing
your
going on.
stance?
Well,
Oh boy, here we go.
my stance was, and I had already told B that I think that was just setting the stage for more people to come out and talk about him. I don't think that's his situation with the girl is true. I think she's lying, but I think because she came out, then they'll have more coming to the forefront to tell
Mm-hmm.
their stories. They just
Mm-hmm.
opened the door for people to
Mm-hmm.
come out.
But see, if she's lying about her story, then I think she's what. This is the reason why I hate when people come out lying about situations like this, because it make it hard for the real victims to for them to be believed. So now
Mm.
moving forward, people are going to think everybody that's coming forward is lying.
Not necessarily if they have the proof. I mean,
Well, we know how that operates. I mean, you can see the proof right in your face nowadays, and people still believe the lie.
that's true. That is true.
I mean, listen, here's where I stand. Okay, I'm a huge, and when I say huge, huge don't even be, I'm a gigantic fan of JC, right? I love me some him, right? But here's the
Hmm.
thing. If he did anything remotely close to what, they're trying to say he did, and they can prove it, please, by any means, I'm an open-minded person. But you're going to have to do better than what you did, number one, because none of that story sound right. And I'm sorry, none of it. Like, it you would have to be really like stupid to even believe any of that. I mean, and
Yeah.
then the girl's own dad said, "Ah, no, that didn't happen." And then not only that, not only the dad said, "Don't recall none of that. I don't. That didn't happen." The person that she supposedly, that band or whatever their name was, that she was supposed to stop and talk to, that she said that knew where she was headed to,
Uh huh.
they said they don't remember it either. Nobody remembers this night.
And I find it strange. Merry Christmas, Merry.
Merry Christmas, Tink. That's not
Merry Christmas.
son's fiance.
My thing is, I have a hard time if none of these other people remember. How is it she remembers if she was drugged?
And that's my
And then
thing.
not only
Like,
that, none of this story, that's what I'm saying, you're lying.
Sorry,
And
y'all.
then not
My
only
dog is
that,
barking.
now all of a sudden the attorney who brought these allegations, oh yeah, I just want to be out of it. I don't want to have any parts of it. No, Jay-Z, classic, classic, Jay-Z style. The reason I love him because he got that roughneck going on in him, right? Classic Jay-Z style says,
He gon' he did be
I think she
for
went,
what?
something happened with her, mate.
Hmm.
She froze.
So I think Jay Z, what he's doing, he's suing that lawyer. So I guess we all we could do is sit back and see what becomes of it. But yeah, that's
Some
why.
say he was worse than Diddy.
Who
That's just what some say. He's up next.
you said people are saying that Jay Z is worse than Diddy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I heard that Abercrombie and Finch is worse than Diddy. Now, oh child,
yeah,
with
my connection did something weird. I couldn't hear you guys for a minute. Sorry. I'm back.
yeah, now I heard that Abercrombie and
I
Finch
haven't. I
was worse
haven't
than
heard
Diddy.
anything about Abercrombie and Fitch.
What
Yeah,
about
they got
Abercrombie and
arrested.
Fitch? What about it?
They got indicted.
Who? To what?
Abercrombie and French or the designers or whatever and whatnot.
Was
They
that the
got
party?
indicted.
Oh, indicted.
No, they had their own parties, girl. They said their parties was worse than Diddy's, and they was able to
Wow.
bond out on a $10 million
Oh,
bond. And see,
girl.
that's when Jay Z's lawyers, Jay Z's, P Diddy lawyers went in and tried to go for that third bail hearing because the Abercrombie guy was able to bail out, but and they said that his crimes were worse than Diddy's, but um he didn't have no violence with his, and I think that's the reason, well, that's the reason why they saying that Diddy
But if his wait,
again.
so what if his was worse than Diddy's, and Diddy was supposed to be drugging people? Was he?
Girl,
Because
I don't
that's
know. I have to go
violence.
and read the story
There's
and
a
see. I
couple
wish.
of there's a but no no he was they was doing all the same things that suppose I just looked it up that Diddy was doing. But here's the thing, they're not black.
Right.
They're not black. And
Mhm.
there's a guy that's actually on your new 2025 um, presidency thingy wingy, and he has this similar charges now, not quite as bad as Diddy's, but similar charges, and he's getting ready to take a office, an Oval Office. So I mean, Diddy's black. Okay, let's just be
And he
real.
was at Diddy's party, the one that's going to go into the Oval Office.
Yeah, yeah, he was at the parties,
But and
and he was.
then that goes to show because Cosby wasn't um his wasn't like assault or nothing either, and they arrested him.
Well, he dug his own self in the grave by admitting to it.
Hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? I mean, how can you get around admitting to drugging somebody and that's saying them? I mean, that just
They went to the hotel room, just like the people that went to the after party with Diddy. They knew what was finna go down.
well, they didn't know they was finna get drugged. You know what I mean? He drugged them without their knowledge. So that's the thing. You drugging somebody, and they can't. If somebody's under the influence like that, they can't consent to um, something like that.
Jay Z gave us that song that said "Still Niggas." So I'm sorry, we're not gonna be able to do the same thing. I mean, uh, I'm reading these Abercrombie charges, and yeah, they're ten
Yeah,
times
they
worse
said
than Diddy's.
they
Ten
worse
times
than
worse.
Diddy's. Yep.
Yeah, oh, 10 times. I didn't even know that. Oh my God, that is horrible. It irritates my soul.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying that Diddy should be off, but and this is gonna probably not set well with a lot of people. So, I'll take all the hate mail. But I'm gonna say this because I think I need to say it about this whole thing. And I'm in no way supporting whatever Diddy is alleged because I don't support any of, especially someone messing with underage. I never will you find me supporting that. So let me just put that out there. But here's one thing that we as a people, black people, do. We look for ways to tear each other down while the other race
Exactly.
don't do that. You have not seen anyone come out. I didn't even know about the Abercrombie and Fitch thing. You know why? Because the white people are not going to come in a massive group and just rip them to shreds. As soon as we heard anything about Diddy, as soon as we heard anything about Jay Z, that's all that was on everyone's timeline. All from black people. It's like we waiting. And then we're going to name a few more. I saw a whole list that somebody came up with that they were at the parties. Listen, I can come to your party. I could be at your party. Doesn't mean I'm participating with what's going on in the back room
Exactly.
or after the fact. So I can be at the parties just because they were at the parties. Oh, we're at Oprah, at this, at that. I'm like, you people are just outrageous. It's like we're looking for ways to tear each other down. I hate that for us. I really
I
do.
hate that too. That is
I hate
one.
that
That's a
for us.
big issue for
I
me
hate that
because
for
I
us.
feel like I. You mean to tell me just because I show up at a party, I'm back there
That
freaking out?
exactly. And that's just not the case. It's like I think we just need to wait and see what happens. Like I said, even with Jay Z, I hope that he's not tied up into anything like that. But if he was messing with underage, of course I'm not going to support him any longer. I just don't support that. But we don't even know. Like, As soon as we heard it, oh, he was with a no, the 13-year-old lived 5 hours away, and she can't drive. And the people that supposedly drove her there and back don't remember anything that she said. Come on, people. Let's not tear Jay Z down right now. Let's not do
Hmm.
that. So that's my soapbox.
Yeah. So,
What
and
about
it's
you,
something
Jackie?
that I think the only reason why I heard about the Abercrombie thing is because I'm following the story, the Diddy, and I looked into it, and I was,
Yeah.
when his lawyers went back for that third bail hearing, they used that just like with any law, when people are going up for appeals and stuff like that, they compare theirs to others to try to get the appeal granted, and that's what
See,
his
I didn't
lawyers
even
were
know.
doing.
All that
Yeah.
shopping I did in Abercrombie and Fitch back in the day, and that shit was high too. It was high.
Hmm.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh, that was crazy. But that was one of my favorite stores. But I didn't even know about them. And this is just me reading the first 5 minutes. It's so upsetting that we didn't
Yeah.
even hear about it. Why we didn't see that on CNN? Why we
It was
didn't?
on there. It was on CNN, but it was on there like a little.
It went on there every single day, and every
Uh-uh,
single
that's
thing that came up, and it's
nope. It
weird
was
to
on
me
there like
why.
this. It was like this.
R- Right.
That's it. That's it. They
I
didn't
mean,
do
we
no
be the
whole
main
storyline
ones.
on it.
We be the
It was
main
just a
ones, child, just waiting. I'm like, no, just not
yeah,
do this. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you
Maybe
heard what Jamie Foxx said on his special. He goes, y'all, yes, I was at the Diddy parties. Who wasn't? But I didn't stay for the after party. Y'all need to leave people alone. Yes, leave people alone.
hmm
Yes, I wasn't
But
at the
then
after party.
people, Diddy's been known for parties ever since his college days.
He's always thrown those parties.
Yeah,
He was throwing them in college. Yeah.
he was telling me that's how he made a lot of money in college, throwing
Hmm.
these parties. So
Hmm.
he's been throwing parties for a long time. He know how to throw a party.
Now, what do you guys make of the fact that this guy, this drug dealer guy, is off? His supposedly Diddy's supplier. What do we think about
He done told some. He done
that?
told some.
You think he went in there and started singing?
He had to, because let me tell you something. They the reason why he was arrested is because he had a backpack full of drugs.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
He had a backpack full of drugs. So therefore, he done went in there singing like a canary and was cut a deal.
Wow, but they dropped all the charges. Like they didn't even. Yeah, they just said
Yeah.
no, not found it. Not found it. Hmm.
Hmm. And how you
Um,
gonna
Wow.
say not found it? How you gonna say not found it? And there he was at the airport with a backpack full of drugs.
immunity. He the first one to talk.
Yep, he was. Yep.
Oh, wait, y'all know what I just thought about? This has nothing to do with neither one of these people, but it kind of does. Listen, and I'm not gonna be able to find it. I just saw it this morning, but there's a meme going around, and there's a some dude who's remixed the meme. Have y'all seen the meme where Russell Simmons is in Bali, right? And
Mhm.
that's the one they're in. So he's in Bali. He's sitting in his little, bunker chair thingy or whatever that thing is, and he has on a Santa Claus hat, so it must be around the holiday time. And he literally has his whole entire leg up around the back of his head. Girl, I was cracking up because they was like, now he is over in Bali living his quote unquote best life because your leg, sir, come on. Like, they's like, who you, so you know what they was getting at, right?
Mhm.
Diddy, he's like, he missing Diddy,
He
but he
missed
ain't missing
it.
Diddy.
Damn. Damn. I
He literally have his
haven't
whole
seen that.
entire leg. He literally have his whole entire leg up and around the back of his head, like cocked up, and then up and around the back of his head.
Yeah, he definitely
I
got
was
ghosts.
laughing.
He
They
was
was like, he's missing Diddy.
he was the
I'm
first
sure
one.
Diddy's missing him too, cause Diddy should have went on and went to Bali when he tried or was
You
thinking
see,
about it.
let me tell you something. Russell got out of Dodge when he started hearing them rumors start to
Left, and I
surface
ain't coming
about,
back.
he left
Left.
and did not come back.
Ever gave that a whole citizenship up. He don't even never ever coming back.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
He was a smart narc.
So didn't Ludacris move to Africa as well? Was his
Mm,
name come up?
I ain't heard Ludacris' name come up in nothing.
yeah, me neither. What his name came up with the Diddy tied to the Diddy
No, I'm
thing,
not
or
sure. I'm just saying
oh,
he did
I
move
don't know. Let me check.
to
I,
Africa.
I haven't heard about him moving nowhere. I mean, he could have. I just haven't heard about it. I don't know. But you know, a lot of them stars will buy homes in other countries and whatever other places, but continents and stuff. So I don't know. He could have bought a home over there. Who knows?
Possibly.
And because I'm a Googler, he absolutely did. You're exactly correct. It's that
Yeah,
Google
I knew he
Google
moved.
says Google says yes, Ludacris became a citizen of Gabon, Gabon, Gabon in January of 2020 along with his mother and two daughters. He
Hmm.
left and took the family with him. He acquired citizenships during a Christmas holiday trip to Gabon with his family. He shared the news on Instagram where he showed off his new passport and wrote, "Starting my new year with a dual citizenship." So he still has his one in America.
And
He didn't give up America, but he
oh, he
said,
just
"Africa, I'm official mama and kids too." That was in 2020 Christmas. Yep.
oh,
He's
okay.
gone. He's
So he got a
gone.
dual
I wonder
citizenship.
why he got out of here. What did you do? You know the backstory, Katie? He just leave, or why did he leave?
I'm not sure. That's why I was
Um,
asking.
he probably
Because
just
his
wanted
name came up. Because
he
he
probably
sure
just
got
wanted
those right
because
during COVID. That COVID might have been the reason. Hell,
yeah, it could have been
Hmm.
because I ain't heard nothing about Ludacris, nothing bad
Hmm.
about Ludacris in the news. But I don't know. So what do y'all think about the lawyer, the girl's lawyer? Do you think what's his name, that Bugsby guy? Do y'all think he is legit, or do you think it's some shisty going on about him?
You're talking about the girl that Jay-Z that kissed Jay-Z?
But you know he
Girl, that
represents.
lawyer running scared now. He said, he pulled out. He said that he's getting death threats. Is what he said on Instagram. Was what I read. That he was scared for his life and he didn't want to. Didn't want to be involved anymore. Well, you're involved, sir. You should have vetted your stuff before you went in and started accusing.
Yes,
You didn't. You didn't ask
because
no question. You should have already told that girl there's too many holes in this story. We can't go forward with this.
but you know
Shit,
what he
find out.
did, B. You know what he did. So when all of this stuff came out with the Jay Z stuff, right? Then Jay Z filed a lawsuit against him. Okay. Then when she went and did that interview with ABC or NBC or whatever, whoever she did the interview with, well, then her story was inconsistent, right? So then her lawyer went back and was saying that he was still vetting her. So he ended up pulling her from another lawyer as a client because I guess the other lawyer had too many clients to take on or whatever. I don't know. But he ended up getting her from the other lawyer as a client, and the lawyer gave him the information, and he said he was still vetting her. Excuse me, why are you still vetting her? You should have fully vetted her
You should have fully vetted
before.
her. Yes. Yes, and that's any good lawyer, except you think that once again, because we clinked on to Diddy and ran him in the ground. That's what you thought was going to happen with Jay Z, but the answer is hell no, sir. And yeah, Jay Z said, "Yeah, you got the right one. We're all not the same. You got the right one today.
Yeah.
Today you have the right one. So let's go." And no, you can't pull out because I want to see you in court. Nope, you cannot pull out of this case. You know, I want to see you in court. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Wait a minute, I so love that about him. I got moist, girl. I was like, ooh, that's
oh
so
my
good.
God.
Girl, want to make you moist when a man was sent up. Okay.
Girl, when he was like, girl, I like a little roughneck now. Let me tell you something. So when he was saying that, you got the right, because you know he wanted to say N word. You know he did. But what he
Mm-hmm.
said was, you got the right star this time. We're not all the same. He wanted to say, you got the right N word.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That's what he wanted
Let's
to say.
go. Let's do this
Let's
thing.
let's do this. And I want to see you. We need our day. I want my day.
We gonna
Let's
take it to
go.
the bridge. Jay-Z
I
said we
said,
taking this
woo,
thing to
woo.
the
I said,
bridge.
that's Jay, y'all. That's Jay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then wait a minute. And this is what I don't understand either. I'm telling y'all, we just be sitting and waiting. So they want to now condemn the man for having a son that ain't Beyonce's. And supposedly you got the woman pregnant when both of them were adults. Okay, so now you want us to condemn him because he's a cheater. So it's the man you sleeping with tonight.
But he hasn't. Is that the son that wanted him to take a blood test that he never
Yes, and he
took?
won't. He won't take it. Probably because it is. I don't know. He don't look like him to me. But I'm just saying,
He
we
kind
already
of,
know.
sort of.
We already know he's a cheater. I mean, that's what what's her name hit him in the elevator about. But so is the man you sleeping with tonight. What you want me to say?
That's the
That's
man
just
you sleeping with.
so
It's
was the
not
man that's gonna go in the Oval Office.
right. I'm just like, what y'all want me to condemn him for that? I don't give a flying crap. I wouldn't take one either. You're gonna have to force me to take it. Get your money ready, because all you're coming for is money. Time I don't want no money. I just want you to. I just want to meet you. Well, no. The answer is no. I'm not taking one
And
either.
then they got mad at Beyonce for publicly coming down saying she gonna stand by her husband.
Right? Because why wouldn't you? Like people are ignorant. They want you to.
I think
No.
he needs to take the blood test. So if it
Why?
is yours,
Why?
then
Why? Why? Why does
take
he?
accountability because you brought a son in the world.
That ain't his.
Take a test though. If it's not
Nope.
yours,
It ain't
prove him
mine, and I'm
wrong.
not taking no test. I don't have to prove you wrong. It's not mine. I'm not taking no test.
If he slept with that boy's mom, the boy said back in the nineties when he wasn't as big as he is, it could have been. Take the
It
test.
very well could have been. So the next one to come out, I'm gonna take the next test too. The answer is no. Jay
Yeah, I'm
Z
gonna
said,
take
"I
all of them.
nope, I'm not doing it." Jay Z said, "I'm not starting this witch hunt mess. I'm not doing it. We're not even gonna start it because that's
I
an
think he
again.
owed that kid that. Well, he's
He
not
don't
even
owe that
a
kid
kid.
nothing.
The
That
man
mama owes.
now. I
Listen,
think he owes him that enough to because
listen,
he's grown. Like take
that
the
mama
test.
owes that
You didn't
kid.
take care of me, but you can still
Mhm.
acknowledge that I'm your son.
That mama owes that kid because she should have known who the daddy was, and don't be out sleeping with people if you're
Now,
gonna get
now
pregnant
Said the
here,
by
daddy
him.
was Jay Z. She
Shit.
pinpointed him.
now
Well, then
here's
what
the
she need
Should
to
thing.
go to
test for?
Maury.
Then what she need to test for if she know 100% sure? Why does
Take
she
the
need to test?
test. Take the test.
What does she need one for?
Take the test. She
She already
needs to
know who it is.
so he can be
Get some
accountable.
money.
If
Get
you
some
that
money.
boy's dad, at least acknowledge the fact that you were his dad. You missed all of his life. I mean, he's grown.
He don't look like
Me
him.
as a parent, I mean, if I was a guy, okay, and if it was a possibility that I father somebody, if I knew I was there under those same sheets that she was under, okay, and the sheets were moving, I would go ahead and want to know if I
Shaking
have a
sheets.
child
I
out here
knew
in this world.
somehow
And sheets.
we was shaking sheets.
Sheets
I,
shaking.
I'm with Jay Z on this one. The witch hunt. It has witch hunt written all over it to me. Because another thing too is, why are you in the public eye? Why do you have to bring this out in the public? Like, everything has got to be public. Because you know what the next thing would be? Okay, well, I need money. I'm about to sue you. I
But
want millions.
how else would he grab his attention?
Mm, A phone call. If your mother slept with me, is the mother still
Honey,
alive?
if,
Is the
how would
mother
he
still
get
alive?
and who would he contact in order to get Jay Z's
Is the
number?
mother still alive?
The mom is, but that was back in the 90s. I'm sure he didn't had plenty
And she been
of
asking for it since the
different
90s.
numbers.
But she's been asking for it, they say, since way back then. And he's been refusing. That's what the news said.
So he don't
My
want
thing is,
he
my thing
doesn't
is, I
want the
don't
child to
think
be his, but if it's not your child, and you know that and you feel that wholeheartedly, why don't you take the test so it can be
Not gonna
done and
take it.
over with? Get it done.
I and you know what? All jokes aside, it may be he's a cheater. We already know this. It may be his. But my thing is that is not a newsworthy story to me. I don't know why that's plastered everywhere. It's just not
And
newsworthy.
nobody should really care because that's his issue.
Yeah. Do you know how many people
However,
ain't taking tests? It's
I
not
think he
newsworthy
should
to me.
take the
It's because
test.
it's Jay Z. Well, call him and tell him he ain't doing it.
Jay-Z, take the test, man. Just take the test. Take it.
Jay Z, this is SOS, and some want you to take the test, but will be 2/3 want you to take the test. But I'm saying, nope, you ain't got to do no, you don't want to do. I
Did
love
Miss
you,
Love
Jay
say
Z.
take the test too?
She said she would.
Yes.
I mean, more. I think it would be the right thing to do if you
Right.
feel like it's your child. I would want to
He
personally,
don't feel like it's his. He
So
don't feel
that's
like it's
even,
his.
I feel like if
but
he doesn't
even
feel
this.
like it's his, take the test so you'll know
But my thing is
that
this:
it's not.
if you was there in the sheets with her, take the test because it's a
And he hasn't
possibility that
come
you
out
can
to
have a
say
son.
he
And that
hasn't come out
was
to
that
say that he
before
was.
Beyonce?
He had
When
no,
did him and Beyonce get
no, it
together? In the
wasn't before.
90s?
It wasn't before. He hasn't come out. He hasn't even come out to say that he
Him
was
and
with the
Beyonce got
mother.
together in 2000 and something.
So she was
Oh, so it
before.
was so it would have been before. But listen,
Yeah.
he hasn't even come out to say he was with the woman. He hasn't said he was with her.
He would have had to be with her for her to be putting that accusation out there.
Girl, not necessarily. I can start a lie on anybody. I can
Well,
start one tomorrow.
he not saying that he wasn't, is he?
He he's not. He's saying basically he's not even talking about it. Period. It's a nut. He's not discussing it. It's just us. We're just all over it. Like he hasn't said that this was somebody he was messing with. And has anybody seen the mama's face? Because she's not
I
even
I
have.
showing
yeah,
her.
I think they showed her.
I've not seen a picture of her. Just that boy who.
I
I'm
think there's a,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
there's a
sorry if
picture
you see
of
that
the
little. What's them babies' names? Blue Ivy and what's the other one? Rumi. If you look at them, they whole face is Jay Z. Unfortunately.
Blue looks like both of them to
Unfortunately.
me.
She is turning out to look a little bit. I saw that her Mufasa
Yeah,
picture, and she
she
did
looks
look a
like
little bit
both.
like Bay. But initially, that little girl looked identical. Them facial uh, features that Jay Z have is strong as hell. And I'm sorry, that boy's nose, that boy's nose ain't doing what Jay Z's is doing. His little eyes ain't doing what the crooked eyes of Jay Z's is doing, and them lips show ain't doing it. So where does he look like Jay Z at? Other than he's a black male, he don't look like Jay Z.
Buddy, I will take the test to prove that I'm
Uh,
not your dad. So you should be on
uh,
another search.
Listen, Jay Z said, "You're not on my level. I'm not coming down with you people.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who your mommy is, and I ain't messing with y'all. You got me. If you think I'm about to
He
come
did not
down here,
say he did not say he doesn't know who the
he
mama
hasn't said
is.
nothing. He hasn't said
He's not
nothing.
just gonna acknowledge the fact
Mm-mm.
that maybe he did sleep with her, maybe he did not.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
I hope.
that's his business. That's
I know. I just don't know. I don't know why we love that story so.
I know.
I didn't ever really focus on it because you know how many people come out and say somebody is the daddy or the mama or somebody is the this or the that.
Uh huh. That's what I'm
I didn't
saying,
pay
girl.
a lot.
Anybody can.
I didn't give it too
They
much
can.
attention.
They can start that room. I'ma start saying that TD Jakes is my daddy.
Oh
Child,
Lord, not TV.
Look up, put it,
Mm-mm.
do it side by side. Let me see if I bet I look like him.
Mm-mm. So what do y'all think about TD in the Diddy case?
the same
Nothing.
thing. I don't think. I mean, I only saw TD Jakes at a birthday party, and from the
Yeah,
birthday party
I think nothing.
to now. I mean, and I'm not a big TD. I don't really
I'm
listen
not a
to
fan at
like,
all. I'm not a
but
fan at all.
like
Of
But I don't
TD?
think nothing.
Now I
It's
was a
nothing.
big fan of TD's. I used to watch him every morning. He come on. However, I can't watch him anymore I can't
Why can't you?
because he listen. We listen. We don't judge. So I'm not
Right.
judging.
Uh huh.
However, you don't place yourself as a pastor in that type of environment.
Oh, you shouldn't have went to the parties.
Well, here's my stance on that. I don't know. I don't even know if he stayed at the party.
Yeah, we
All it
don't. I
was,
don't know anything about him.
yeah. All
Mm-mm.
I know is that he was invited, and he. But my thing is, like other people say, at the parties, it could not have. I mean, it might not have been. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like before the actual freak off starts, it's just like a regular cocktail get together party.
Yeah, yeah. So why wouldn't he be able to
However,
go to
and
There's
that
that?
could be
nothing wild.
true, but if he had no involvement in it whatsoever, he wasn't scared. Why did he hand his business over to his daughter? And why was the man on TV stroking out?
Well, let's not bring his illness up on that one for
Yeah,
real, because I
because
think
He
that's.
didn't say it was. He did not say it was an illness.
Well, we know something. There was a medical emergency of some sort where he had to be go to the
and
hospital.
then you got to look at TD Jakes. He's overweight,
Yeah, and
and
he's
I'm
on Ozempic.
like,
So
They're
he's not
all
overweight
they're all kind
anymore.
of pat.
He's
Well, but
he's small now
but you see
because
Ozempic. You see all those Ozempic patients. There's already a 1-800 number because all of them having heart and kidney problems
oh
and
wow.
migraines. Yeah, it's already out. I thought it was going to take a year, and it's already within the year. If you're on Ozempic, you got all these problems. So you could tell. I mean, he's on Ozempic. So that it could have been related to that. I mean, you've seen Oprah rush to the hospital a couple times too. So I don't know. I don't know nothing about TD Jakes. I don't even know. I did hear that he was at one of the parties, but I do think that, like Miss Love was saying, if it's just a cocktail party and you're part of the elite, um, going to a cocktail party as a pastor, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because the way I read it, the room, the cocktail parties was just that. It was just a bunch of stars hanging out, around a table that did a part, dressed up doing a party. The freak
I
offs have to happen afterwards.
I
It's
think that there were more. That was it was more to the parties, just the
mm,
cocktail part. Because what did you say, Miss Love, when we talked about Denzel when he went and he got
oh
pissed
gosh,
off?
was Denzel there too? Oh, he got
well,
pissed off.
Denzel. They said that now it was a story that came out that said that Denzel didn't like how somebody was treated. A female was treated or something, and it was like they had strippers or something like that, or I don't know. But Denzel ended up leaving. They said he told Diddy off or something. I'm not. I can't.
Now
I
it was
can't.
the cocktail party or was it the freak
I
off?
know it wasn't a cocktail party, but two. We got to also remember that TD Jakes was also his spiritual advisor. So
Mm, I
you
didn't
know what
know
I
that.
mean? Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
he was also Sean's spiritual advisor, and so like I said,
The
I
other,
can't.
well, see, and here's the other thing that I'm gonna say, okay, and I'm gonna again say this lightly because I don't know, I don't even know the TD part. But the other thing too, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know what these freak offs consisted of, but if it was just grown men or grown women messing with each other, I really don't give a shit. If TD is with P Diddy and they're adults, I don't care. I have a problem when they say the underage come in or the raping or if I say no and you
Drugging.
continue. Well, I mean, but listen, even if Diddy and Jay-Z decide I'm gonna do a line of coke and they're adults, hey,
No, I'm
not my
saying
business.
drugging other people without their
Oh yeah,
knowledge.
yeah, yeah. Right. All of those things are illegal. So now, do I believe that looking at Jake's, he might swing a little? I don't know. I don't know. But if I had to guess, he kind of looked like he might. But that's just my speculations. Like I don't. But if that's all he was doing, is that immoral as a pastor? I mean, that's again, we're gonna listen but not judge. But I mean, are you thinking? Candy, are you thinking that TD was involved with some underage people, or what are you thinking about TD?
I'm just not sure. I don't know what his involvement is, but I feel like
Or what's your thought
he's
on it?
kind of nervous about whatever's coming out.
Uh huh. Uh
Well, I
huh.
think
Like
he's
he
not
had
happy with his
some.
name. And I think he's just not happy with his name being. You got to think of it as a pastor of his level,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he.
how
but he would
it
definitely
affects
lose,
you.
followers or members.
Well, I don't think he
Mm-hmm.
even lost members, to be
No, he hasn't
honest.
lost
But
any
my
members
thing
so
is,
far.
just your name being connected and people associating with you because you went into a happy birthday. A matter of fact, it was his birthday party to that he went to.
Oh, he went to. Oh, he went to Diddy's
It
birthday
was
party.
it was Diddy's birthday party.
But you said that he's Diddy's spiritual advisor.
Hmm.
What does that entail? I mean, I know what a spiritual advisor is. So does he have to like be
But
by his side to like what on
I
a
don't know
regular
if he got to be
basis,
by
or
his
is it
side,
just
but
a
I just
phone
know that.
call?
And see, remember, Lil Rod said that it was all that he said that he said that Diddy was watching TD Jakes all the time on TV or listening to him and stuff like that. But it was his plan because I guess rumors had started to surface or whatnot, and that he was going to use uh, Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften his image, and that's why he sought out to him to be his spiritual advisor. And supposedly, the motive behind Sean's doing that was unbeknownst to Bishop T.D. Jakes. So he thought that it was like, I'm really seeking out to. This is just from what I'm gathering from what Little Rod is saying, that this man is seeking spiritual advice from me because that's what he really wants. When really, according to Little Rod, Diddy was seeking out TD Jakes to make himself look better because of all the allegations that were starting to come out.
That's a little right. Also said that everybody that went and spoke to Diddy had to have the assortment of drugs on them while speaking to them, so that they would have it readily available when he wanted it.
What do you
So
mean by that? When he speak,
you're
like saying hi,
spiritually
or
advising somebody that's high as giraffes tail.
also, oh, so you're
He's
saying
not.
that?
Well, I
Okay.
could say this. Judging from looking at Diddy on the shows and doing all of this and doing like that, he is what I would consider a functioning drug addict.
And there's a
You got
lot of
some
them,
people
you
that
know. There's a lot
hmm
of them.
you got some
There's
people
a
you could
lot.
look
Yeah,
at.
there's a lot of them around us every
Yeah, that you
day.
could tell. You got some people that you could look at and you could tell that they're high.
And they
He
still
was
going to
what
work
you
and
would consider
everything.
a functioning drug addict.
Yeah, just like functioning alcoholics. It's a such thing as that.
Hmm.
But wait a minute, Candy, I want to back up. So, what do you mean? I'm sorry. So I hadn't heard Chidi thing. So you're saying that Lil Rod said that if you were speaking with Diddy, like in a conversation with him, like we're having, that you had to have on hand like a certain assortment of drugs to give to
Yeah.
who? To give to Diddy or to take, or what do you?
Yes, to give to Diddy whenever he
Oh.
wanted, whichever one he wanted at the time.
So you're thinking maybe TD was giving him drugs?
Lil Rod said everybody that went and spoke to him
Had to have
had to.
drugs. Hmm.
I think from what I don't know if I was here, but I thought that he had that lady, what's her name? She was in charge of that, and the young white guy that was arrested at the airport was in charge of getting it, and she made sure that it was always where he can get it, and not necessarily, say for instance, if I come to have a meeting with P Diddy, that I'm handed drugs to say to give to him, but She was just made it to where she had stuff that was readily available for him at all times.
No, I'm
Because
pretty
if you think
sure.
about this,
But we'll
because
have
if
to
you
go back and watch it. But I'm pretty sure he said everybody that went to speak to him had to have it. So they always had to have them on deck, ready.
okay, so so with okay, so you're saying that if I came to the party, or let's use
Not
Mr.
even
J,
a party.
or
Just
okay,
like a
well
meeting. Say
if
you
I came to
scheduled
a
a
meeting,
meeting.
say I scheduled a meeting, I can't come to the meeting without an assortment of drugs. I have to have those now, right? So where am I getting them from? Are they handed out to me at the
Yeah,
door
they're
when I?
handing them. They're giving them to them to take with
So
them.
it would be someone giving me the drugs to go to meet with Diddy just in case he wants to take the drugs. So now I'm transporting drugs.
While you're sitting there, if he wants it, you're going to give it. I guess you would drop them back off on your way out if he didn't use them
I don't know if
during
I
the whole
believe
meeting.
now
I
then
don't know.
that part of Lil Ron's story. I don't know if I would believe that at
Yeah,
all.
I don't believe that. That don't
That's
even sound
way
logical.
too. Yeah, that's
That
way
sounds
too to
far
the left.
fetched. I mean, because if you take somebody who let's just say somebody who don't do drugs or who I don't want to touch drugs, I don't want to transport drugs, but I'm a friend of Diddy, so every single person that want to go in and talk to him,
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're not putting it in your hand. It's probably wrapped up or in a little baggie or
well, I
something.
don't, but I know I'm saying I don't even want to handle it,
Well, you
and I
don't. But it's
and
the
it,
nature of the beast that you're dealing with. You got to think about it. He's so powerful. He gonna get what he want.
But see, the
And if
people
you
he
well,
did
want
yeah,
this meeting with
associating
me, this
himself,
is what you'll do.
but the
Period.
people that Diddy was associated with, as far as doing meetings and all that stuff with, was either equal or more powerful. So I can't
Right.
speak
I
I
mean,
think
they might have been doing them too. I
you know
don't.
I think
I
I'm gonna tell
don't
you
know.
something, and I don't know if Diddy, I don't know what his fate is. That of course no one knows. But it's stories like that from Lil Rod that when you start saying stuff that just makes no sense at all,
Yeah,
that's
that
what
don't make
gets the
sense.
real stuff thrown out. Like
Yeah, that
don't add
makes zero
stuff.
sense.
Like that makes no sense. And so for a judge to sit there and listen to Lil Rod to say that, okay, now I gotta question the other stuff that you're saying because that literally makes no sense. That's how the
Well, I didn't hear that. I don't. Maybe I need
Well,
to go
none
back.
of it makes sense.
I
But
mean, what he was
I
saying.
mean, a lot of it. I mean, he did have the footage with the some of the stuff that was going on. So if he's got recordings and stuff, and he was recording for that man, I'm sure he's got footage. If it is the truth, it will come out.
Yeah, the truth's gonna come
If
out.
it's
Because
a
one thing we
lie,
do know for
then it
sure,
won't.
them feds didn't pick him up with no evidence, so they got some.
Well,
So we'll see
the
what it is,
guy,
but
the drug guy, like you just said,
he's off. He's
he
free.
got off
Yeah,
free.
he's free. He's free.
But also, he was listed on Little Rod's list as the drug guy. He was the one that went and got him. Him and Stevie J, the
Yeah, but
drugs and the guns.
he's free.
Yeah,
Free
And
man today. Free to go
and
to
I'm
ball and
even
get.
I'm gonna have to go back and reread that because I don't. Maybe I overlooked it. That part of him saying that, but I didn't.
yeah, he said it. He definitely did. It's
Now
coming.
I did read that that the girl, I can't think of her name, his assistant. Oh, what is her name? That she made sure that Diddy always had drugs available for him. I
They
didn't hear
got her as what do
that I
they call it? What did they call her? Like
his assistant. She's his assistant, but
not the assistant, but as you
his
know, she
right
would
hand
be
man.
charged. Like they compared her to the lady. What's her name in the Epstein case? That was
Yeah,
like his side.
she was
His
like his right hand man.
yeah.
So I did read Lil Rod say that she made sure that Diddy always had his drugs for him. Now I did read that part. but I didn't hear where people that come in had to have drugs uh to hand him.
Yeah. I think in that other live we did, we talked about it.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't remember, but
It's been a minute.
but I would have
Long.
to I would have to question that because that just that right
Yeah,
there.
that one don't sound good. I don't like that one.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
That's just like I had to
Like I
question
said,
a
I do know the right
13-year-old
hand
girl.
man, the lady, Christina. I don't know. I think that was her name, something like that. Now I do know that Little Rod did say that she made sure that he had his drugs for there at all
And that
times.
sounds logical because most people like that, I mean, if they're drug, they usually have a dealer. I mean, they don't have every single person that they come in contact with for a meeting to be required to bring in a whole mess of drugs.
I think it was like three different ones.
Yeah, that's just weird to me because I mean, what dummy would do that? Like, because why would I do that?
Is that
Just so
Louis
Now,
I can
Snowden?
have a meeting?
and then too, just like the girl
Is
that
that
remember that story
Miss
we did
Love?
about the girl, huh?
Is that your dog snoring in the background?
Yes, Louis snoring.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
Louis.
figured.
Merry Christmas, Louie. Mhm.
Yes, Louis is snoring, y'all. I'm so sorry. But that don't make no sense. But what was I saying? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Some lady.
Just like the girl that we did the story on about her daughter being the prostitute, at 13 and stuff like that.
Tanea,
Yeah,
Tanea, and
Yeah, what happened?
yeah, she spoke on that. She
yeah.
spoke.
Well,
Did
she
you
spoke
watch
on
her
going to
live?
that Didio. She spoke on going to the Diddy party and back then, and then, but this is what she said in a recent interview that she still had. So she said, "What when you go to the party is the regular thing." She said the only thing that saved her was she did not drink because she thought she was going to be sing for Diddy. So she thought she was going to the party to sing for him. And she said that's the only reason why she didn't drink nothing at the party. And because if she had a drunk, she felt like she would have been taken advantage of and drugged. She said the son will. I don't know if Diddy picks out people in the crowd and tell the son to go do this and this and that, but she said the son kept focusing on
That's
her.
what
Right?
Ari used to do. That's what Ari used to do.
Yeah,
So
kept
maybe.
focusing on her, and so wanted her to go inside. Now she said when she was denying it at first. I mean, rejecting it at first because they wasn't inviting her friend inside, and she didn't want to leave her friend out. She said, "Fine, her friend okay for her to go." She was like, she was gonna go on in there because she thought she was gonna sing, right? So she had before she can go in. She said before they enter the party, they had to give their phones up, and then she said when you go in the house, you switch from your normal shoes to white slippers. So she had to put on white slippers and she went into the house and she said she saw a lot of little people, like underage, is what she meant when she said little people there.
Oh
She said
wow.
she got a weird vibe and she left, ran up out of there. And she said she said she had pictures in the white slippers. She still had the white slippers. She left her shoes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So she
So
actually went to the parties.
she was actually there. Well, remember when we did cover the story, she said that when she went to Florida with that, uh, I
I
guess it was
think it
some
was a
rich
rich prince.
Iranian dude, Prince. Yeah,
I remember that, yeah.
yeah. And she said they went to a Diddy party, and it's probably the day that in question. And she said she heard them talking about something like S trafficking, and was asking them to point out. That's probably what she overheard, and they was point, and the son started targeting her and was in, like, we want you, we need you in the party, blah 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 blah, in the house. The big party was outside of the house. The other stuff you had to be hand picked to go
And she
in.
said at that time, didn't they leave because she said they stayed with that man for like a month, and a lot of the women from Love and Hip Hop or one of those um
Was there.
reality shows was there too, and
Mm-hmm.
she felt like they were getting ready to be abducted because they was picking them out, and that's why she left.
Yeah. She said
Now,
she was
has
on
any of
social
this,
media.
did she mention? So I know Diddy, of course, is his party and he's there. Did she mention any other stars that she recognized? Adult men or women there?
She did with
No.
it was Diddy and it was the Prince dude that they were staying with. And I don't know why they lived with him for a month. He just had a bunch of
Well, she
women
was
in his
going.
house.
She said she was going out there because she was thought she was going to get like a music deal. She didn't mention anybody else because she the vibe that I got from her is she don't want to get involved with mentioning other people's names and doing all of that.
Right.
So,
Huh,
She didn't
interesting.
even want to tell all of what she saw.
hmm so yeah, so
Cause
she,
she saw some stuff.
Well,
yeah,
she know those people are powerful, so she probably knows.
And
mhm.
that's what that lawyer's finding out the same way. People with power got, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that. You're gonna get the threats. Look at
Wait a minute,
look
them
at this
threats are
the
probably
side of
coming
the
from the
saga with
beehive.
Bree and Latruth.
Oh Lord
Girl,
They're
Jesus.
not
they,
even that powerful, but you'll still get the threats and all that
Mm-hmm.
mess and drama.
yeah, them flying
Yeah.
monkeys over there, child. Woo.
Did you say? You know what? I knew we was gonna get a word out of you before the night was up. Did you just say flying monkeys?
That's what they call them, flying
Who
monkeys over
call them that? Who calls them that?
there.
YouTube
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
hmm
YouTube calls them flying monkeys.
hmm
I'm
Because they
concerned.
go and they fly around, I guess, and
Girl, you is lying for real. I'm
and deliver
concerned.
messages for her. I'm not lying. They call. As a matter of fact, Janelle was live one time.
And said it. He sure did.
He pointed the camera. Somebody in the chat said something about a flying monkey, and he said,
I don't like
"There's a
this.
flying monkey right there," and pointed the camera to Bree.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's
Why
what
did
he
they call
did.
her that?
They don't call her that. They call
The
the
her
people that follow her that her flying
Oh,
monkeys. Cause like in the Wizard of Oz, remember those when didn't those monkeys fly?
the
I
wiz,
don't know what you.
Yeah,
the
the Wiz.
monkey.
Yeah,
What
them
you?
flying monkeys. They went and they did. Basically they did all the dirty work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they were saying she got a lot of flying monkeys.
On them
Oh,
bikes.
hmm
Roll it around.
I hate it here. Look, I hate it here. I hate it here.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to figure out this retreat. Lord Jesus. This restream. I'm gonna have to watch a few videos on how to navigate through this and be able to pull stuff on the screen and to do this and to do that. I see these little buttons down here, and let's see what is this.
The StreamYard, didn't they get a big head? They got above themselves.
Yeah,
Cause baby,
Mm. Mm.
yeah,
yeah,
they did. They most.
Mm.
they reached
Yeah,
too
I'm
high.
going to. Okay, it's the share screen option down here. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, they went up on their prices, and I think they did away with the free version of the.
But this one, I was trying to comment back in the comment section, and it won't even allow me to do so.
Will
Like
let
I
you
don't
comment.
know.
B, would it let you comment? B.
No, it didn't let me comment earlier.
I wonder why. What is? Let me see. Let me click on this thing right here. See if it'll do it now. Let me see. Since I switched that YouTube icon thing.
No, my keyboard ain't even popping up. I mean, I can
Really?
see them, but I can't. Like, you can't
You can't
respond.
respond to them. See, that's why I said I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to figure this thing out some type
Mm.
of way. It's
Y'all,
a little
y'all, did
different.
y'all notice? Arrives at court. Oh, he at court today. He look a little different. The little guy who shot the man. Anyway, y'all knows I got kind of quiet because y'all said them people was calling them people flying monkeys.
Hmm. Yeah,
They been calling them flying monkeys.
yeah, they've
Period.
been calling that
Oh,
because they flying around doing her dirty work, like
What
the
the
ones on the wire on the whiz.
what Miss Love call them? Swamp
mm,
swamp flies.
Swamp flies, because they
mm.
love going around sniffing and eating on shit and dropping it here and there.
I hate you.
They still, they still
I
doing it
hate
to her.
The same
you. I
stuff.
hate
When does
you.
that get? That should be old by now. Like,
Girl,
Right.
it ain't old, and I'm gonna tell you why it ain't old. It's sad though. It's very sad, and it's very heartbreaking that you would literally try to destroy a person just for a dime.
Yeah, because that's
Like
what's happening. Yeah.
that's
but
exactly
that's what
what's
it's
happening.
turned down to. A money grab.
I mean, it's
That's
that's
it.
that's exactly what it's come down to, and that's actually pretty sad for us. That is pretty sad for us.
It's very
Not
sad.
it's sad, but that karma gonna come back and spin the block. It's like you're not. I mean, you may have it now,
Mm,
but
Like it's
the
really
time is a
heartbreaking. It's
powerful
like
thing. Like you sitting up there out of your mouth, you're on live, and you're spilling lies, just lie after lie after lie after lie for
mm,
money.
and you know it's a lie. And the people that's listening know it's a lie. That's what I don't get.
But it's
mm.
like denial. It's like I don't understand it because you can put it out there in their face over and over, just like the lie with
They not gonna believe you.
just like the lie with Johnny Boy. That
Hmm.
you flipped that and made it out to be RH, right? And then came back and said, I lied. That was Janelle. And
Hmm.
you still got that same fan base. And even now, after she put it out there herself, yeah,
Hmm.
that was Janelle. Ain't no apology or nothing given to this man. Y'all done tried to put it on him, then
Mm-hmm. And they
redid
gave
the
a shit that
picture.
you done messed up his
Went on through
everything.
they
Mm,
vacation pictures. See, this is when, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't. mm, RH got some pretty gifted people on this side that know the truth and gonna dig a little deeper. Them nails ain't matching in that picture. They gonna point it out, and they did it. And these people still is blind to the fact that it's a lie.
mm.
Yeah.
I
They not
And
and
blind,
still say
sweetie. They
they're
know
the
not blind.
it's
They
a lie.
know.
They
They
know
don't
it's a lie.
care. They don't
They
care
don't care.
the lie
And
done
that's the
been
sad part.
been put out there by not
because.
only um Nate then came back and said it was a lie, but so did Bree.
But I'm gonna tell you something. That I listened to that live where RH got a hold of what's his name and Lord, I don't.
Girl.
I bet he won't come back on there no more. Bet he gone. He
He
gone
said,
on.
I'll
He
make
got up out of there.
he
He
said,
got up
I'll
out of
beat
there.
you to the shit, roll down your legs or something. What did he say? Girl, I can't even say it
I
right
said,
now.
"Oh Lord!"
Damn.
I said,
All
"Oh
right, I ain't
Jesus!"
heard that one.
I
That
was
was a good one.
dying. I was dying. I was dying. I said, "Oh Lord, I'm please say
I'll
this.
beat
Just
the
stop
shit
it."
down your
It's
leg.
kind of like you're in the ninth round in the you just beating the hell out the opponent. And just let him go. If you've won, it's over. Let him go. Oh my God, I was like,
Girl, he was quiet in the church
man,
house
hurried
mouse.
up and
You
got
hear
his
me?
butt off there. He hurried up and got his tail off there. He was done with that one.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, mm-mm.
Hurried up and ran. But to me, it was like, is this all y'all got? Like, y'all want him to go after a dude? Y'all bring a dude up here that's gonna supposed to check him. This guy,
That guy, like,
and this guy is
seriously.
who y'all got to check somebody, anybody. The pedo.
And he had the audacity to ask RH, why are you speaking on me? Excuse me, you did a whole damn song about me and barely know me. Barely
Oh,
know
he
my
didn't.
name.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what RH did not need that night is any help because he told him. He told him why. Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't need no help that night. He
He
let him
didn't need no
have
help that night. I think he was at his end that night. He's like, y'all, come on. Y'all want to talk about me? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
it.
Let's go.
He's like, I'm
Hmm.
tired of this shit.
Tired, tired, baby, tired. Y'all done enough.
Every
Tired,
night
tired.
on repeat for hours. I mean, they be up all night.
You know it's
It
bad when
ain't even
people
that
make
much
up
to talk
stupid.
about. For
And I'm
real.
just saying, this is probably not how the title is, but I'm just saying when you got to make up a title. Oh, did y'all see? Is L.A. Truth Big Toe really swole? You know what I'm saying? Titles, just stupid shit. You just got to put his name in
You got to
something.
put it in something because it's like he said, they're making money off of his name. That's what they're. So yeah, they're gonna put his name in it every single time. And I'm sorry, wasn't the girl who doesn't speak English, wasn't she an
What language
RH
she
fan at
speak?
one
I
time?
forgot. Yeah, I forgot what language she speak.
And wait a minute, not even Ebonics. She done created her own. She speak Abonics. Cause what the fuck
Girl,
did you just say? Cause what the fuck did you just say, ma'am? I don't know what you just said. I can't figure
girl.
it out. What you
I don't
say?
think she know half the time.
But wasn't she? I thought she was a fan.
She was the sister.
I don't think she
Yeah.
really ever was a fan. I think she used that as a money grab from the beginning.
Hmm.
Because, and the reason why I say that, because you took something so small as to wanting him to go against his sibling for you, uh, to turn your whole stance around. That means you was never support. Who would want? And I'm not even gonna mention this the other people. You got so many people that say, "Okay, I can bash your family, and we're friends, so that means that I want you to bash them too." And I don't want you to stand up for them, even though that's your blood relative, that's your sister, that's your brother. No, I don't want you to stand up for them. I don't, even though y'all came from the same mama. I don't want you to stand up for them now. I don't like them, so now I don't want you to like them.
Which
What
is
kind of sense
weird.
does that make?
No, ma'am, because I don't
It's
care.
not.
I don't give a DAMN what the hell you say.
Yeah.
That's my
It's
fan.
kindergarten.
And
That's
Like,
kindergarten.
where they do that at?
Mm-mm.
Then you hear people saying like, "Well, if you my friend, you can't be their friend." What in the
no,
where
ma'am.
they do that at?
Especially, and I believe, and I'm wanting to believe everybody out here or that watch that is grown. I'm
Mm.
and I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah,
Right. We're
You
grown
can't tell
people.
me what
I'm
to do.
not.
To
You can't tell
do.
me what to do, and I'm not.
you
I'm
can't
not a
tell me who to
kid.
be friends with.
Right. That's actually like my grandson's
You actually
thing.
can't tell
That's
me what to go
that's
live on my channel
preschool. I
and
mean,
say and speak about.
mm,
That's retarded.
They doing it, child.
mm,
They doing it.
What I
yes.
can say to what extent, cause soon as you say her name, they flock over this month.
Yep.
Any on all the channels. Here they come.
Here they come.
So now is the girl who speaks Ebonics, is she a beehiver or what do they call them?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
most definitely is.
she'll fly.
Other than what y'all say? Monkeys, flying monkeys?
Flying
Well, I
monkey.
don't like that. I don't like that name.
Now and
Mm.
then too, let me shut up. I ain't gonna even
Hmm.
girl, I ain't gonna even say nothing about how some of these people have selective outrage. I
Mm.
really don't. They do.
Mm.
I just think but to be honest, the most that is to be honest, it is so disturbing and so heartbreaking that somebody would try and destroy a person. That man got on his platform and and pleaded with them to leave him alone
Stop. He's done that a couple times.
and they
Yeah.
continue. They do not care.
And the sad thing about it, the sad is because the whole thing is really sad as hell. But it's the fact that the divorce is over.
Yeah. They
She's
want the money.
grown. She pregnant with twins. She with this other cat that really put his hands on her. And y'all ain't got nothing to say about him.
Yeah.
I ain't dragging him. Y'all ain't over
Yeah.
there on his panel with all the negative and the ugly comments.
Because he ain't bringing them money, Candy.
Yeah,
He
that
ain't
name
bringing
don't
them
ring bells.
money.
Now, one thing
Now I'm
RH
talking
had.
about the commentator. I'm not talking about the speakers. I'm talking about the people in the comments.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
mm,
Them
Oh,
the hive.
they gonna ride. They gonna ride, honey. They gonna ride with them. And let me tell you
mm.
something. That's just like with Maine. Now, according to some of those text messages that Bree put out, Jonelle couldn't stand Maine, but you rather go and attack RH instead of the one that talked about you, Jonelle.
Because he probably scared of Johnny.
No, he ain't scared of Jonelle. The
I think
thing
no. I
is,
think
when
they
he
were
put
friends.
RH,
He
no,
Maine
no, the
traveled.
messages,
Maine
them,
I remember that way back. Remember Maine traveled to wherever they were. I think it's Georgia. Traveled to them and did some song in the studio. And him and John, whatever the boy's name, were very friendly and cordial.
they were, but
That might have been before the songs that he wrote. Because if you
yeah,
write songs about my dude, we gonna have a problem.
it was
Mm.
before the song, and I think he had an issue with the video or just some, I don't
Yeah,
know.
when he
Oh,
went
okay,
over the
okay,
house to do the
okay.
video,
Okay.
And he talked about him, and it was in those text messages. No, man
because it's clear that
talked
that
about
main
RH.
dude kind of got a crush on Brie.
Yeah,
But you got a whole girl sitting at home. Shawty should feel some type of way. Like,
I'll be
do
right back,
what?
y'all. Hold on, give me a minute.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
just like
fair.
2K said, dude. You out here, you done made you done made two songs about Brie. She ain't thinking about
Child,
you.
let me tell
2K,
you.
but
Hmm,
ever just that's
crazy.
a mess.
Crazy.
A mess. I mean, and I'm sure. I mean, as tough as he act like he wanna be, I don't think he wanted to smoke with 2K.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
I
Hmm.
think he just got that's a persona. He got a, you know what I'm saying, kind of like the little man syndrome. Like you gotta play this tough role. Like sit down.
Somewhere. Sit down. Down.
Yeah, at some point you too old. You too old for mess. But I will say they. I mean, he gets his money off of it.
It was just crazy, but that's just abusing for the money. It's all for the money. I just couldn't do all of
that.
that for the money.
And then you know how hard this crew go. The old lady gang.
And then too, they bragging about making like $5,000 a month bashing somebody, and you going live night after night after night for $5,000
Mm.
Destroying
a
somebody
month.
like she don't
You
stop.
can make
That's
more
one
than
thing
that on a
about her.
regular 9 to 5.
Who don't stop? Who?
They don't stop them.
Oh,
The flying monkeys,
them people.
them
I
people. They don't stop, girl.
don't
They
know
like the
about
damn
that.
She
Energizer bunny.
didn't the Moore stop or she got back on it?
Well, some, her and a supporter. She threatened Miss White, and Miss White took it to the law enforcement, and now this the page got struck a couple of times, and it was under investigation, and I don't know if it's you said that she had went live, so maybe it's back up now, but it was down for a minute, and
Mm.
but I haven't heard her that she was talking about RH no more. Now it could be because he's taking legal action now, so I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
then and now we'll see if the foreigner talks about him. I don't know if the foreigner is still talking or not.
She is not gonna stop. That
But I
would be
heard that she didn't the other night. Ever since he put it out there about taking legal action, I heard that she didn't do a live about him. So, and that her
let
live was
me
about
look,
something
but I
totally different.
seen let me look. Cause I could she'll tell you.
They said her live was about something else.
Mm.
I don't know. Cause I don't go over there. I don't. They block from me going over there. I don't.
Is that the person they kept talking about? But she lost her. She lost her something. Her monetization or something over a
Yeah,
live. I don't know. They were talking about something. I missed that
yeah.
little thing.
So her last talk a day ago was about mastering business and real estate and all that.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, she
Then she
going
talked about his
she's
brother.
still
Did
going
Latrice
after Kevin.
brothers plot against Marfell again?
She going after Kevin now.
But see,
Again.
you see, she's still putting Latruth name in the damn title. Did Latruth brother? So she's not gonna say. So she's trying to find a way to incorporate his name without talking about him.
Well, she's not on
Mm.
Facebook.
You said
She
who's
ain't
not on
tagged him.
Facebook?
She's not putting his oh, she did a day
Yes,
ago.
she do.
Did
She
the
has. She be
brother's crime.
hashtagging Latruth name on herself on Facebook too. Hashtag
I
hashtag hashtag.
understand why they on Kevin like they are too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
All of it should be done, but by this time it's over. It's a wrap. They're divorced.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they've been divorced for a long time.
Mm-hmm. What, a year? Over a year?
Yeah.
Everybody by the end of this year after divorce, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
like, when are
speak
they
on
gonna
it no
stop
more.
talking about it?
It's not
No.
because it's getting money.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's destroying people, but some are getting money. Some ain't. I had to
Yeah.
sell,
That's sad.
be drunk.
Yep. Well, ladies, it's been real. My granddaughter, she coming to the door. Cause y'all know today is her ninth birthday. And
Happy
she's been getting the
birthday.
royal treatment. Did B fall down?
Yeah,
Where she
she.
go?
I said she dropped.
Can't hear me?
Okay.
Oh, there
Okay,
she is.
Y'all
there
can't
we
hear
go.
me? I don't know
Yeah,
what
I can
happened
hear
there.
you.
I was saying happy
How was her
birthday to her.
breakfast?
Girl, it was good. I made her an assorted little fruit bowl. Her daddy made her some waffles, put the blueberries and whipped cream on it. Had her little sparkling grape juice and some little roses on the plate. Took her little breakfast and be every year. I don't know for the last couple of years she be wanting breakfast in bed, girl.
She
Good for
wants
her.
to
She know how to be
be
treated like a princess. So you know
Yeah,
she ain't gonna take nothing but top notch treatment when
yeah,
she gets older.
she ain't gonna take
I'm not
nothing, girl. Huh?
I'm
Do you
not
hear
playing
me?
with y'all. Hmm.
Yeah, she
You
was
know
like,
what to do.
she was like, I want my silk press and
The
all
princess
that.
has entered the room, baby. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
already know how. Listen, she gonna be telling them little boys. Listen, I know how to be treated as a princess. If you ain't got it, you need to keep it stepping. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. She'll be like, shoot, this is what my daddy do for me. Now, if you can't
Right.
step
And if
like
you
this,
can't, right, you need to keep stepping. I waited out. There's somebody out there.
hmm
hey, pumpkin breaks with Mr. Troy.
hey, Mr. Troy, how you doing? Yeah. So that's that. But it's been real,
What
ladies.
in
You
for
know, we had a good
tomorrow? Is there
2020.
any plans?
Say
Any
it again.
plans for New Year's Eve?
Say it again, Candy. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'll say, what's the plans for New Year's Eve? Do you have any?
I'm
Huh?
always sleep before the ball
Oh,
drop. Honest and on.
Mm, okay.
oh, any New Year? No. None. I'll be somewhere.
Um, where will you
What about
be?
you, Candy?
Dora the Explorer.
Dorcas, right now. I'm still working on it. I'll let you know in a few days, in a couple of days.
No, ma'am. Actually, I have to work. I mean, they did a great today because I was off yesterday and logged in today, and they like gave us 6 hours because of course I would have been working till 9, so I would only had to work till 2. But I'm like, can you PTO me for them too? Cause why? Why would I log in for 2 hours?
Right.
And I'm hoping they do the same for New Year. Cause it's on the Wednesday too, right, B?
Yeah.
What's that? What's that again?
I said New Year's Eve is on the Tuesday too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta work New Year's Eve, but I'll be off for. I get off at 7:30,
Mm. I'll
so
pump your brakes with Mr. Troy. Hey.
hmm
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm
so
Thanks,
getting
I'm
a
guys,
not.
for stopping
call.
by.
Somebody's ringing my line.
Yeah, thank you everybody that stopped by. Like I said, 2025, we gonna do better.
Yes, we are.
We gonna do better.
We'll see y'all. Have
We'll
a Merry
probably,
Christmas.
what I think we should really follow. So, just like you said, B, when you said this, I thought about it and I was like, maybe we should go digging and just really cover that Abercrombie story.
Because we need to
Bring
talk
some
about
light
it
to
more
that.
than we talk about Diddy.
Yeah, more
They
people
deserve
need
the
to hear
same
about it.
treatment.
Hmm
They, yes, yes.
So I think that's what we should do. Our next live is really pull up all the things
But what?
that they
There
did.
was another guy, not of our color, that had messed with an underage child. Oh,
Who?
I think it was
Yang?
a
Oh, you
rock
said he was
singer.
locked up.
No, a rock star. Who was it? Be because me and you talked about,
Mm.
and you was like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna go far. Nobody's gonna talk
Oh, I
about
think
it."
that might have been the Oval Office guy. That was the Oval Office guy.
No, I think it was like a rock star.
Hmm. I have to think about that
And
one.
see, that's it because I forgot.
Yeah, because we
It popped
forgot.
up. It
But
popped
we
up
ain't gonna
one.
forget Diddy. Well, we
Yeah,
gonna bring that name up every second we get with all kind of memes and everything. Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google the name. Hold up, Googling.
Hmm.
Um,
Louis, I'm sick of you. Goodness.
what he do? Snoring?
Yes, girl. He just loud.
He
He
said
down
now when
there.
your friend, he said now you want to show out when your friends is around. He do this every
Mm-hmm.
night. Leave him alone.
Hmm.
Leave him alone, child. He's like, you want to show out now?
He's so bad. And if I put him in the kennel, he gonna bark until I mean, he gonna bark and he gonna bark. He is not gonna shut up. Like, lady, you know I don't sleep in this kennel.
All right. I know why?
Mhm. My
Is
daughter
he
was
in
like,
your bed? He sleep with you,
no, he in his bed. He got the little cocoon dog bed. And my daughter
girl.
said, you gonna
Got
have to get him another bed, mama, because this one I said I cannot find another damn cocoon bed that's big enough for him.
y'all. I found it. I found who it was. Garth
It was
Brooks.
I didn't know about
really.
him.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
That must have
that.
been somebody else. I didn't know about him.
Sexual assault and battery.
I'm a fan.
On a minor,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a fan. I didn't know about him.
I am too. Wow.
Happened? Did they? What I mean, like somebody came out on him, or what? Did they arrest him, or what?
Mm-hmm. October 4th, 2024.
He was arrested.
Mm.
This past July. The complaint. Uh, I can't. I can't pull it out.
They didn't cover that. I didn't see that.
It's another guy too. I don't know if this is true. This is November 2023. Steven Tyler,
Stephen.
accused of sexual assault by second woman who was a teen at the time. I mean, it's several of them. It's not, what I'm saying? It's just not getting as much hype as Diddy.
You know why? Because you know who's hyping Diddy. The majority of the people that's clamming Diddy that I see are black people. White people are gonna protect Garth. You can count on that.
That girl, you hear me? They gonna protect him like Elvis. I ain't gonna,
They're not
girl.
gonna play
Yeah,
around with y'all about him. They're not.
they not. No,
Mm-mm.
they gonna literally go by that innocent until proven guilty. We the only ones that make people guilty before.
Guilty. Exactly.
Yeah,
And it's usually our own kind. It's usually our own kind.
mhm.
Hmm.
It definitely is. Now, do I believe Diddy did it? Yeah,
Yeah. I'm afraid Diddy might be.
Absolutely.
I'm afraid Diddy might be done. But yeah,
yeah.
the
My thing
theory.
was with Diddy was if you, like, you've been doing this allegedly since, for how long?
We got away with it too long. Probably all his life.
For how long?
I don't know. I don't know.
Girl, I don't know.
So you have ruined several people's lives. To that extent, you should be held accountable. Now with R. Kelly, I
Y'all, I
kind of
just
felt
get
like
sad when I hear about him.
Hmm.
they were dropping them kids off over there, just like they with the alleged allegations of Michael Jackson. If you and you're still taking your kids to Never Neverland,
Mm.
that's the parents' fault. Because you're not protecting your kid as a parent. You're supposed to be the protector of your children.
But my thing is this: it just say, for instance, like with the Michael Jackson situation. Whenever anybody of our, you know, us are found not guilty in a court of law, the public still says they're guilty.
Now, I saw, I mean, You're innocent until you're proven guilty. It's alleged. But I saw a thing, and I don't know if it's true or not, where they said Michael Jackson was still alive. He was in Diddy's basement, and they got
Oh
footage.
Lord, child, I'm tired of it.
Did you see that?
No,
Stupid stuff. I hate
no,
stupid stuff.
Andy,
I hate.
what
I
news,
What does
girl?
she be watching? I hate
pull
Oh,
it,
stupid
pull it
stuff.
up, pull
I
it
I'm
hate
up.
not,
I
stupid stuff.
promise it
girl.
came on. It came on
What
Facebook
channel
because
I
you know
you
I
be
be on.
watching, girl?
I
I
be
hate
over there on
stupid stuff.
Facebook more than YouTube, and I don't really be on Facebook.
No,
But
that's
it
just
did pop
stupid.
up.
No, that's
It
crazy.
actually had a video seeing when they kicked in and raided one of
Girl,
those houses.
you know what?
He had
This
a
now this
whole
man.
like
Was
big
Osama bin
part of
Laden
the
down there and
basement.
no Saddam Hussein?
Huh?
Did he have Saddam Hussein? Did he have Saddam?
Right. Was he down there? Was he down there too? Right.
ain't
Good
no telling.
question.
Ain't
Good
no
question.
telling who was in the basement.
Oh God,
Girl,
Jesus. Whew.
Michael Jackson.
I
they
can't
probably
stand
They
gonna
people.
say
say
Michael
Big
Jackson
was
ain't
down there.
dead.
They gonna say
Well, can you
Tupac
call
is
his
tired.
mama? Right. Can you call his
But you
mama and let her
know,
know?
be speaking of which, you know
Oh
that
God, they
they
Tupac was.
can, you know what I'm saying? Who saw Michael Jackson's body?
Girl,
I
stop.
believe. I mean, is
Stop.
Tupac is Tupac
Candy.
dead?
Candy.
Girl,
We
Tupac
next they
digress.
gonna,
somewhere.
I'm telling you,
Candy.
next they
But
gonna
B,
come up and they
this
gonna
is a
say
prime
Tupac
example of how
Candy.
and Biggie was tied up in Diddy basement.
who.
That's what they gonna be saying next. That's
Ooh,
what
I
they gonna
hate
be
it here.
saying next.
It's just out there. I don't know if it's true or not.
You better know if it's true or not, Mia. You know it ain't
I
true.
would like to see him do the moonwalk one more time.
Yeah.
Or just go on YouTube
Well,
and
go
type
down in that
in.
basement. Go down in that basement. Get down
Girl, I
there.
ain't going to nobody's place. I'm gonna go to Diddy's house, but he had a big enough house that's to where he could have he could have
Mm,
had Michael Jackson down there.
mm. I
Mm,
tell you
mm,
what,
mm.
these people is crazy. But if Jay Z want to meet with me, let me know. Jay Z, if you're out there and you want to meet with me, let
No,
me know. Holla at your girl.
from
Mm,
afar.
I'll
mm.
How
meet
you
with Jay
doing,
Z.
sir? Ain't going to nobody's house.
I'm going. I'll go,
Mm.
Jay Z. I'm a grown ass woman.
I ain't drinking the water, the
Listen,
juice, or the pop or the tea.
I done
Look,
been in worse situations.
I'm coming with my drink in my
I
purse.
done been in worse situations. Uh-huh. And look, I'm
Listen.
gonna bring a little bit of oil, baby oil. It's gonna be a little
Oh
Johnson
Lord, she
Johnson.
want
Oh
the oil
Lord,
treatment.
not the oil, not the
Want
oil.
the oil treatment, baby oil.
Mm-mm-mm.
You don't really know exactly all he was doing with that oil. You might not want to speak on
I
that one.
don't care what all could he do with it, girl.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
grown. I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. I already know. There's only certain things you could do, ma'am. You want me to go through the list of them?
I don't care about R. Kelly now. When they start talking about Breezy, baby, we have a problem.
Well, Breezy was there. They sat down in that basement with Michael
Now
and
they said Breezy was at that party. Now
Breezy was not in the basement.
girl. All of them people was at the party. It was a star that they were all at these
they
parties.
was all there.
They just wasn't at
I
them.
mean,
Whatever these
Jamie
people.
Foxx said he was at some, but he
Yes,
said he wasn't doing the
he
after
went
party.
home. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's no different than me coming to your party and leaving when the party's over, but you got some other plans. It happens.
But I thought, don't quote me, that little Rod man said that
We
the
don't want to hear
actual
nothing else he
drugs,
said.
the drugs were actually poured into the alcohol. You know
Oh,
what
so
I'm saying?
now we didn't bring it and hand it to
So
him. We
like
poured it
every
in there.
bottle, they pour drugs
Candy,
in it.
candy. See, and that's where you see. You better glad I'm not a
So
judge because I would.
everybody
Candy,
was
he
drugged.
wouldn't come in my courtroom with this nonsense. He
I'm
wouldn't.
just telling you what the man said.
Nope. He don't. He's not making sense to
Now
me.
some of the stuff was valid because they wouldn't have went back
Well,
and opened up
well,
the
I'm gonna
case
need
because
him.
they wouldn't just
Well,
open it
I'm
up
gonna
on
need him.
Cassie. Cassie was done.
Well, I'm gonna need him to present the valid ones first, cause this other shit,
Listen,
I'm gonna need him to
I
present the
can
valid ones.
guarantee you.
Cassie signed that what you call it, that NDA. She
I can
couldn't talk no
guarantee
more
you.
after she got her money, so they went off Lil Rod's stuff and all the
No,
other
I
people
could
that was
tell you
coming out.
this. With knowing the history of FBI, Homeland Security, they have been watching Diddy before,
Probably
long
been at,
before,
probably had some people at them parties.
yeah, long
Hmm.
before
Well, he
Cassidy
did have the
came
the
out.
the, the cops on his team.
Now,
No,
Hell,
I'm
I can
saying they
tell you
probably had
this.
some people there at them parties.
Yeah, I can tell you this. Now, Cassidy coming out and the lawsuit coming forward and all of that probably sprung them into action to go ahead and raid the house and bring that indictment against him because at this point, they dealing with somebody that has a lot of money that could potentially flee the country, and that's what they didn't want. He's
girl,
been,
he was already on his way at the plane station. He was he was at the airport, Ritz, to go.
yeah, he been under investigation.
And who was that flying his plane? We never heard who that was because remember they was trying to wait for the plane to land.
Girl, and I think that,
Girl, they
girl,
even
they
had Jay Z on the plane. They said
on the
Jay Z.
plane, they were so full of the
They was
crap. It just kept adding to the story. Oh, we
mm,
see the plane over the Mediterranean.
girl,
That
child. The
man was
plane,
hadn't even left yet. I'm so sick of people.
the plane went to Fantasy Island. The plane,
This
the
the
plane.
plane. It's just
Girl,
nonsense. Just
did he get that
nonsense.
plane sold yet? Because he was been trying to sell it.
Diddy probably
He
got it
probably
money by
need
now.
money trying to get out.
Probably do. Cause
But that
Girl, he
man,
he
got
was
I
he
was,
got the money to get out. They don't want to take the money he offering to get out.
and he been with so many lawsuits, he gonna end up with not no money soon.
Hmm.
Mm.
Girl. And then suppose now I did hear something. I'm gonna have to look it up before I get off here. I did hear that Lil Rod had a big win in concerning with the Diddy case. Something happened to when he went something. I'm gonna have to look it up and find out about it. We'll talk about it on the next go round a little bit about it. But one of his hearings, I guess, recently that he did, it was good news, or I guess
He wants some money.
I don't know. I don't know if he won like his because he wanted his publishing rights or something like that. And that's what I don't get with Diddy because initially that's all the man was asking him for the money that you owe me and my publishing rights. And you didn't want to give him that. You a billionaire. Why you just didn't give him that? And that's the
He thought he
same
was too
thing
big
with
for the
Cat.
law.
but that's what they agreed to.
Yeah.
Right. So
He
he
thought he was
it could have been that he won that. But he opened up a whole nother can of worms. He was the dude's photographer, like he had footage.
And
mm,
that's what I don't get. Well, how stupid can you be to know that you had somebody, your videographer, and you trying to do them dirty, and you was doing all kind of dirty shits behind the scenes, and I would have paid him double what he was asking,
mm.
That
and he
man
wasn't
felt
asking
like
for
he
nothing.
was above, and he didn't have to pay that man a dime for his work. You're here, you're getting the party, you're getting to do all this stuff. I'm feeding you and all this stuff. I don't owe you nothing. That man stayed with him for how long? He lived in his house for months. Was
There,
it a year?
there
It was a
working.
year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
he was there working though.
Yeah, he was working, but he was working for free because that man didn't want to pay him
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah, he didn't want to pay.
Well,
He didn't
He
want
didn't
to pay
want to
him.
give them rights to
Well, he
the
finna pay
music
now.
he did. Yeah.
He finna pay now. He could have been out having another party.
yeah, he could be.
Him and
He could have been
Kelly
having
can
a
be
Christmas party.
him and Kells can make a nice song.
but
What would be the
but
name of it, Candy?
They'll do a remix to Locked Up. They won't let me out.
Oh Lord.
They won't let
I've
me
never thought Diddy was a good artist anyway.
I've never been a fan.
I think he has
Never,
some good people,
He was a
never
some
good
good
listened.
scout.
artists up underneath him.
Yeah, he
Never
was a good
listened to
scout.
him.
That's it. He could
Right.
scout them out.
Listen, I got sick of him changing his name, and so I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't deal with him. I need you to
You
stick
know
to who we
that's
know.
but check this out. You know that's a criminal mind, right?
Yeah, and I couldn't.
And
I
you
got
keep you have to keep rebranding
P
yourself,
Diddy,
change
Puff Daddy, Diddy.
your
They
name.
did.
To the diddler.
You got to look sideways at people that keep it. Now I'm gonna change the name of the business, rebrand this, change that. Yeah, you done did
Yep,
something.
gotta
Yeah,
rebrand again. Yep.
name. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
brother
As
love.
a grown man, you should not. Thou shalt
Mm-hmm.
not want
I
people to
I
call me
never
Puffy,
I never was a fan. Puffy, Puffy.
Puff Daddy.
I always thought he looked a little slow because he looked like his head is pinched in a little bit.
I hate you right now. Not his head is pinched in. Where did we
It
get
do.
these
It looked
from?
like some vice grips have squares.
Schools.
Squirrels.
I've always thought that. I've always just thought he was funny
Ah,
looking.
ah,
Well, he think
ah,
he fine. He think he is just.
ah.
Take
He
that.
look.
Take that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Damn. He really was telling
Seriously.
people to
I
take it, wasn't he? He
take
mm.
was
that.
behind the scenes telling people take that, take that.
And
They
I
was.
guess he was doing that.
Yeah, he really was.
Cause that video of him and what's his name was just awful. I
Who?
couldn't even listen to that.
Who?
Ooh,
Meek
Um, what did it
allegedly.
say? What did it say?
allegedly.
What did it
That
say?
was no. That was gross.
What did it say?
It didn't say nothing.
It was
Well,
a lot of different sound effects.
yeah,
They were what?
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. Be
horrible.
that good
I was trying to
love.
get Candy. I was trying to get Candy
Yeah,
to
you were
say it.
about to. You need to say that.
Her
Go
innocent
ahead.
ears.
Yes, ma'am. They
Mm,
are. They shall remain that way.
mm,
I do not partake in the sexual conversations.
I-
mm,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, well,
Oh
ladies, it's been
yeah.
real.
I know we
Thank you,
gotta come back
everybody.
again.
Please
Sure.
like, comment, share, subscribe. We never say that at the beginning. So, yeah, we got to
Like,
get back to the swing of
comment,
that.
share, subscribe.
Do all the
And
above.
follow. Follow us on Facebook as well. We'll be
Yeah,
back. We're
We shall
we definitely
return.
will return. And we're going to talk about this Abercrombie and
Yeah,
crap.
and took all my money back in the day. I was working two jobs back then,
Girl,
yeah,
sweetie.
they had some really they really had some cute
Yes,
clothes.
and it was quality
and good
stuff.
quality stuff.
Especially the jeans. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes. And they done, girl. Yeah, let me go do some research. All right, we'll come back,
But I
y'all.
didn't I say they nothing like us, no way.
I don't
I
know. I'm gonna
don't
find out.
even know.
We'll table that and answer it on the next call. We're about to do some research.
Yes,
Right.
we are.
And
How you
before,
guys?
wait a minute,
But
and
you
wait a minute.
guys, I
Before
don't
y'all,
even
wait a
know
minute.
how to
Before
end
y'all
this
say bye,
recording.
I gotta. Before y'all say bye, I gotta do it. And all right, y'all, we're gonna talk some other time, okay?
Say Robla. That's how she is
Oh,
now. And
Goodbye.
Robla. I don't know
what
what was
was
it.
the constructions? She's having
I don't know. What
constructions.
wasn't it? That's the question. We'll start there because ain't none of them pronounced. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. I don't know. I
You
And
know,
can't
you
do it.
gotta know.
I used to really be a fan. I ain't even
I
gonna,
can't. I
I
can't.
ain't even gonna cap.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm
Well,
a
I ain't
fan
never
or
been a
not.
fan.
I'm not saying I'm a fan or not. What I'm saying is that I can't know if I am because I can't listen. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know what you're saying. And
You
y'all,
can't be a fan of somebody you don't understand the language, Candy.
I don't know.
I get it. You got to translate.
She sound like the
And
damn Peanuts, the
I
Charlie
gotta
Brown.
find somebody who speaks Ebonics. The little
You
fuck.
hear me? She sound like the Peanuts, the Charlie Brown
And
now. Wonk, 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 wonk.
I
Shit,
told
they
him
all
that
damn
I
language.
said, and I told him that we, girl, oh Jesus. That day I was trying to hear when RH ripped old boy up to pieces. I started listening to it. I said, oh, hell fucking no. Oh, hell no. I just fast forward till I get back for, I can't, I can't hear. I can't listen. I can't. I'm came for one
You
piece.
do have to fast forward.
Oh,
But at this time now, I don't listen at all. I don't know how I ran up across that. I just happened. Well, let me go over here on YouTube to see what's going on.
I can't do it.
I said B.
And I told y'all, and then
I
I
said
said,
B or H to snap. Oh man. She gotta go
oh
watch it. She
Lord,
like, nah, I can't watch that lady.
I can't do it. I don't know what
Mhm.
I can't do it.
I'm like,
No,
you gotta listen
I
though.
heard,
Fast forward.
yeah, I had heard other content creators talk about it, and I was like, let me go listen to this. When I heard that, I just fell out laughing.
And what I told Candy, I said, if you want me to listen to this, you're going to have to give me the exact number. Is it at what marker is it at? Is it at 1 hour, one
Cause
hour and
I
52
was kind
minutes
of
and
just
53
scrolling in it.
seconds?
Cause
But
I'm
where
not
is it?
gonna
Because I'm not, I
listen. I'm
can't do
not
it.
listening to no 4 hour live.
I said, I can't
I'm
do it. I
not
can't do it.
not all the way
Mm-mm,
through. I will not.
Because I don't know
mm-mm,
what, I
6 hour,
don't,
8 hour.
mm,
And I'm gonna fast
I
forward.
don't know.
Just bit
I
by
don't
bit
know.
by bit.
I don't
I
know.
step in. Sometimes I haven't been over here in a long time, so I didn't know what was going on when I did
Mm,
come. I seen some
mm,
people snapping, and I was just like, I'm going back over here to Facebook.
mm. And what?
yeah, I stay
Okay,
in the
ladies.
YouTube.
All
Well, all
right.
right. Well, everybody have a very Merry Christmas and
And
a
a
Happy
happy
New Year.
new
Merry
year.
Christmas to you.
All
We
right.
got one more
Peace and
hour
love.
here.
Peace and
40,
love.
55 minutes. This is
I
the
know.
Yeah,
countdown.
Y'all can make
it's
it.
the
Hang in there.
countdown.
Merry Christmas. Peace,
I'm getting
love.
Merry
ready to watch
Christmas.
this Tyler Perry movie. It's the have you watched it, Miss Love?
What is it
The
called?
what is the triple the 6888
Mm-mm.
on Netflix?
I'm gonna have to look into it. My son was telling me something
Everybody's
about
saying
it.
it's a true story and it's really, really good. It's like a woman empowerment, but it's a true story. I
I'm gonna have to
started
look.
it earlier. I'm about to finish it because I didn't even get too far into it, but it's pretty good so far.
Okay. Well, I'll look into it. Until then, ladies and gentlemen,
Good
and
night.
y'all have
We
a good night.
gotta
Thank you
go.
for
We
listening.
gotta go.
And
Gotta
please
Thanks
be
for
go.
stopping by.
Bye bye. Peace, love.
good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.